Can you give us an example, a real life example, obviously without giving away names, as to cybersecurity hacks that you've come across in your time at Acronis or in the past?
I would say I would give a theme here because I'm hearing about it all the time and we see a lot of this, and it's related to what I mentioned before. It's not about the technology, it's about the people. So the common theme here is that somebody posts something online and discloses some information about the company, about the deal they're trying to make or vendors that they use or technology they're trying to implement or something about their team or their boss, anything. And then somebody just leverages that for a phishing email or phishing calls when they just use that information and reach out to people and tell them, hey, you're working on this and this. So the people who are getting those calls or emails, they just think, okay, it seems like it's a legit communication, and they fall victims to that. And it happens all the time. And you just cannot imagine what kind of information can be leveraged right now. Given that attackers can use AI, they can consume enormous amount of information. They can collect data from your social media feeds, and then they cross-check and then just combine like information from different feeds. So you can be posting to LinkedIn, Facebook, Twitter, whatever, X. And they will just get some information, useful information about your travel. I can give you an anecdote. Like one day I was traveling from Boston to Zurich. And I'm arriving to Zurich airport and I'm getting a text message from AT&T saying that my account is blocked. I need to unblock it. And for that, they need to call me and get 4 last digits of my social security number. And I was like, it's weird. And then they actually called me with a number that looked like AT&T. And it looks like a robot that is usual for AT&T. And they were asking me all those strange questions. And I'm like, okay, I'm not going to give them that information. So I hang up and just called AT&T customer service. And it turned out to be that they never knew that my account is locked or something happened. But imagine, so those guys who tried to get my personal information, they knew that I'm traveling, they knew where I am, they knew my provider, and they actually knew a lot of information about me because it was disclosed in one of the hacks of credit bureaus in the US. So they had my previous addresses and a bunch of other things. So it was very relevant to what was going on. And I could imagine that I could easily be a victim if it would be slightly more sophisticated or be a bit more tired. And that happens all the time. So almost on a daily basis, I read about those type of attacks, or I hear something, or our threat research unit is exploring something about those type of attacks where you post something that seems like really innocent. You go to some place to meet the potential vendor that will be providing some services to you. And then somebody just uses that information to pretend to be that vendor or to reroute your emails, to send you fake invoices or whatever. Like there are so many things that can be done about it, and it happens automatically. Thanks to AI or no thanks to AI, you can do a lot of things without even thinking about it. And you can attack as many companies or individuals as you want because you're not limited by anything.